What's going on, you crazy bastard? You're back here with Rob Kimball for a TNA Impact Wrestling review. We start off the show with Eric Young talking about how nobody believed that he would become champ and nobody believed that he would be able to survive through sacrifice to stay champ. And he's talking to MVP. MVP's putting him over big time. And he ends up saying that he's the complete opposite of Magnus, and he's not a coward like Magnus is. So that's pretty cool. And EY wants to defend his belt again tonight. The guy just wants to defend his belt. He's a fighting champion. Fuck yeah. That's good stuff. So if he stays this way, you're going to have a TNA title shot every Impact. That's great. Fucking title matches. Hell yeah. Then we get MVP has a plan already in place so that he can defend this, and he has Anderson, Rude, and Gunner draw cards, and Rude draws the ace, and anyway, we get a match between later on set up with Anderson and Gunner, and then the winner of that goes on to Rude. And then we have Magnus in the ring, and he wants to know why he isn't in the title picture, and he wants answers from MVP now, and he's calling him out. But instead of MVP, we get Abyss, and Abyss comes out and beats the shit out of him, choke slams him, and then he goes to grab Janice, and he's gonna go after him, even with whatever the fuck Magnus did to him. It was like a flea. So Magnus just bolts. He's out of there, and Abyss is saying, "Come on," trying to get him to come back in. Nothing happening. Then we go to Bully Ray bringing a table down with Dixie Carter spray painted across it, or well, just Dixie. And he says if he sees her tonight, he's gonna throw her through a table, and that's it. And then we get backstage. Dixie Carter's there. Spud's trying to hide her and shit, and she says, you know, it's Bully that should fucking fear her. So we'll see what's going to happen later on. And then we had a fast match with Anderson and Gunner. Gunner nails the Hanger 18 after Storm came out, trying to distract him. And Gunner gets the win here. He advances on to Rude for this tournament for the belt later on. And Storm didn't really give a shit who won, it looked like. So, whatever. And then backstage, Magnus and some guy, I guess it's his friend, and his friend later on tells Magnus that he's an embarrassment and he's there for his own good. So we'll see what happens there. AC3 says he cannot wait to pin Angle next week, and he's just saying how, like, he's never been pinned, and you know, he just wants to beat one of the best, and he's gonna do that. Then he gets Spud to come out. Spud's wearing this little ass getup like Kurt Angle would wear. Oh, not a little one, but Spud's little. So he comes out and he plans on putting on a fucking match against Spud to try to show how good he is, because that's what Kurt Angle did to win the gold medal. And Kurt Angle comes out and says, they look cute together, and the crowd was chanting their boyfriends and shit like that. So, and then Kurt Angle goes into serious mode and is like, enjoy walking for this next 7 days, because next week I'm going to snap your ankle, and that's damn real. So maybe we get a little realism into EC3 here, but I like the feud with those two, and I like EC3 and Spud together, man. They're fucking great comedy, and EC3 can go in the ring, so hell yeah. And then so we move on to Gunner versus Rude, because Gunner advanced from the first match against Anderson, and another quick match here, and they both look strong, looking really good together. And it's just funny that fucking how good that Gunner has become in just a year. It's awesome. Anyway, we get some exchanges, and Rude ends up hitting the Rude bomb, getting the win here. I would have liked to see Gunner, but Rude's really good too. But I like the chemistry they had together during this match. Then we got beautiful people backstage, and they got a letter that they need to dress appropriately, like ladies. And if they don't, they're done. And so they said that they'll dress in their evening gowns, and that's that. Dixie Carter and security come to the ring. She surrounds herself so she's safe from Bully. And, anyway, Bully comes out. The first set of security guards, he tells them, I know you want her to go through a table just as bad as I do. He makes them go. They jet. 3 security guards in the ring with Dixie. They're going to stay and protect Dixie. She must have paid those 3 a little more, right? And anyway, he says he's going to count to 5, come in there and whoop all their asses and put them all through tables, including Dixie. And while they stand their ground, the crowd counts to 5 way faster than Bully was intending to count. Anyway, he hits the ring, and they all start scuffling around, and then MVP's music hits, and he's sick of this shit. I almost said shit, but I'll say it for you, MVP. And he says he's got a whole locker room to look after, and everything that happens in that ring is is for him to take care of. So he says that this isn't going to happen. He bans Dixie and Bully because he's sick of this shit. And he bans them both from the Impact Zone. Awesome stuff. MVP's looking frustrated this whole night. So we go on to Willow versus Storm. And fucking good match. I like Willow, how Jeff Hardy, how he's changing up his moves a little bit. Like he's modified the twist of fate where he bounces back up with the guy and then he goes after him. I like that shit. It's pretty good. And James Storm, eventually, he gets a little frustrated, grabs a beer bottle from underneath the ring, and just proceeds to slam the beer and spit it out and push Brian Hebner, get the DQ, and he smashes the beer bottle. He's going to go after Willow because, hey, sorry, not sorry. And Willow, though, already was grabbing his umbrella and beats the shit out of him. And as James Storm, he's heading to the back, and Willow's coming after him with that broken beer bottle, and, that's that. And Anderson sneaks up from behind. Mike checks him into the ramp, and that's that. And that's for him coming and interfering in his match earlier the night. Then MVP's backstage to the bromance, and fucking Robbie, he's like, it was 3-on-2. They're all like, it's 3-on-2. It wasn't fair, man. The numbers got in our head. So he's like, you know what? If you got another match tonight, and they'll have a third person also, so the numbers are even. And then Bully comes up behind him, and he's fucking flipping out on him, and he's like, you know what the fuck are you doing? And then eventually MVP basically grants him permission outside of the ring. You can do whatever you want. And then we have the match with the bromance and DJ Z versus the Wolves and Sonata. And let me tell you, once Richards and DJ Z got in there and they started kicking each other, these fucking massive kicks, holy shit, that turned it up. And earlier in this match, Robbie back to looking like a bitch again. He's just turned into a Santino Marella. And it's dumb. He shouldn't even be in a tag team. He should just be his own self and wrestle people like fucking Shark Boy. It's just dumb. He is a fucking fleek hitting and kicking and slap. It's just stupid. And, anyway, back to DJ Z and Davey Richards. Fucking holy shit. Awesome. And then DJ Z's in the middle. We get all 3 guys back up to the top turnbuckles. Fucking, oh! We get the Wolves fucking scream. And we get 1 double foot stomp. Then we get Sonata's fucking moonsault. And then Davey Richards double foot stomp down for the win. 1, 2, 3. Fucking see you later, bromance. Then we have the beautiful people. They come out in their evening gowns, and they said, you know what, board of directors, we're going to do whatever we want. We don't like to be told what to do. So they're going to take everything off because that's what they're going to do. And then they go to tease it and then tells the crowd that they are something that they'll never, ever, ever get. So, and shitting on everybody. Gail Kim comes out and she says, I'm going to give these people what you said. I'm going to strip you of everything. So she kicks them, and they end up bouncing out of the ring, but the belt's still behind, and she grabs the belt. Brittany and Madison Rayne come down behind Velvet Sky and Angelina Love, and they end up taking their evening gowns off, and they run off. It was a little funny little shit. And Gail Kim's staring at the belt and saying it's right where it belongs. So I think Gail Kim, Angelina Love feud is going to build up nicely. I like the heel tactics with Velvet Sky there, so it'll be pretty cool. Actually, it's fucking weird because just a few months ago, it was Gail Kim with Lady Tapa always playing that role, so they just switched that all up. And anyway, let's just build the Knockouts division here. And then we get the main event with Eric Young and Bobby Roode. A fucking good match, back and forth. They both look strong in this whole thing, and the ending I really, really liked. And so anyway, we get EY. It was funny. He gets thrown over the top turnbuckle, and he does his Ric Flair deal. And he kicks the fucking camera. I don't know if this was recorded last week. Why didn't they edit it out? I'm glad that they didn't. I like that. That's cool. That's the realism. I like that. So the live cam gets kicked, and you see the whole shaking. That's cool. We get some finishing exchanges here. We got a pile driver kick out. Then we got a fucking Rube bomb kick out. And then we get some punches and exchanges fucking going back and forth. But then... he gets the last one, EY gets the last one in on Rude. He falls down, drops the fucking best elbow in the business right to the chest of Rude. And 1, 2, 3, boom, still champ. Eric Young, your TNA World Heavyweight Champion, people. Cheer this man. And during the match, we get a bunch of Bobby Sucks chants. And EY's looking strong. And the fighting champion is a great sportsman. He comes over to Bobby Roode and offers his hand to help him up. Team Canada still has a little love together, and Bobby Roode reaches up and gets helped up. I like that. Great ending. Fucking great. Great match. Those two, man, I liked it. So, guys, what was your favorite match of the night? Seriously, I love the championship match. It was awesome. And then we got Bully Ray backstage, and some of the camera guys telling him, you're banned from the Impact Zone. He goes, I'm headed to Nashville, Tennessee. Show ends. So I guess we'll find out next week what they got planned, or what Bully Ray has planned. And good match, good show overall. It was definitely really good. And all you guys out there, follow me on Twitter at Rob Kimball Brand. And then I will catch you guys next time, and be safe. Peace.